3, 2. Ooh, fucked up the boom. 3, 2, 1.
Boom! You got a hit at me there.
My goodness.
Welcome to the
No,
Big
I
Honker.
fucked it up. My timing was all up.
Welcome to the Big Honker podcast, brought to you by William and Chris. I'm Jeff Stanfield.
I am Andy Shaver. We're joined today by the lovely Joshua Stoner.
Hello, world.
This is 10 minutes of the tip.
Just the tip.
Just the tip. You
Give you
gotta
just
be-
the tip.
I just won't go there. Never mind.
Blake
That's a
appreciates
rabbit
that.
hole.
That's a rabbit hole we don't want to go down.
Yeah.
Josh, goose hunting today, we did a little bit of crosswind action.
Yep.
Why would we do a crosswind today and not a regular hunt like we normally do?
The hide that we saw scouting last night was best for where we were, and we just figured a crosswind would be just as easy. It was straight out of the southwest, and the way that field lined up worked pretty good for it.
Personally, I'm all about the crosswind.
I love it.
If I can do it, I'll do it because
Takes the eyes. The birds don't look
they
at you.
don't look at you.
Yeah,
they don't look at
just-
your blind.
And you could tell this morning they were just sucking all the way to us.
See, I did not crosswind them, and they picked me apart.
Because we
And
had no wind.
We had the sun at our back too, which helped.
Which side were you? Were facing west?
Yes.
Oh, that is handy.
Oh yeah.
That is handy.
And that field is set up for that.
And you could tell, when the blinds, they cast that shadow just in that little bit of the decoys for about 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You could definitely tell with the birds, but as soon as it got high enough,
Yeah.
it was good.
So basically, what crosswinding is just like what it sounds. So most of the time when you're setting up a field, when you're setting up your decoy spread for a hunt, you want the wind at your back. Birds will always land into the wind.
Yep, rule of thumb.
So if you're going to crosswind them, what that does is you would be, so if you got a south wind, you would have your blind on either the east or the west side.
Yep.
And then you just you're shooting them basically on a swing in the wing. It's not a bird approaching you,
Right.
but it's shooting them on the side. And I think you get more shooting at it because whereas when you're shooting at birds that are coming into you, you're getting them coming in and you're getting them going up as they're going out.
Right.
When you're crosswinding them, you get like the side.
They
you get
pretty
the whole
much-
flock.
Yeah, they reverse back what they just came into, so it's, like you said, double the shooting on it.
Yeah. Does that make sense to you, Jeff?
Yes, it does. I haven't done a lot of crosswind hunting because back in the day we didn't do it much.
Right.
And my first really time to hunt crosswind is when we did the family duck hunt a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And the ducks were landing right at 5 feet in front of the blind, but they never even looked over at us.
Nope.
They were all
Right.
concentrated the other way, and it worked out perfect. And I thought, man, that's what I'd do every day if I was you guys.
And then, like, if you can have, like, like on the duck hunt, if you can have a spinner out there,
Right.
that'll really take their eyes off of your blind. They won't even look at you. They'll look at that motion. Or if you can put a goose flapper in the decoy spread, then your money. Just anything that'll take really, really, like, have them focus on. I love crosswinding them.
Yeah, it helps too if you crosswind them to get, you conventionally, if you just wind straight out of your back, the decoys sometimes will hug a little tight to the blinds. That crosswind, you get a little bit further out, maybe 4 or 5 yards. It just adds that much more to where they don't even notice you.
Yeah.
Especially on we've got lucky because there was a wellhead with brush and grass, so it was like double the hide pretty much.
And then I try to set everything up for about a 25-yard shot.
Yep, that's about what we had.
25 yards is kind of where I want my birds landing. Some guys, they want their birds so close.
Yeah.
And as guides, we get that way, like, oh, I bet I can get them 5 yards. I don't think the
Yeah.
guys shoot as well at that because their chokes, their pattern's not opening up.
Right.
You're throwing a fucking
baseball.
softball at
Yeah,
them.
softballs at them.
So if you can get them at 25 yards, just backpedaling right there, everybody's pattern opens up, and it's fucking wrecks them.
Another thing, too, today we had the worst conditions you could have. We had crystal clear skies, zero
Blue
wind.
skies.
Birds come in a high ceiling today compared to what they have been.
Yeah, I had birds come out of the north pretty high. I don't know if,
I think they're coming off Davis probably, but which is
See,
like
you and
north
me
of
only
us.
hunted like 2 miles away from one another.
And the thing was, we had a constant wind. It might only have been about 6-7 mile an hour at its slowest, but it probably stayed at 10 the whole time.
See,
I don't get it.
I didn't have-
Our
it
socks
was-
never stopped.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
See, I didn't put out socks.
Oh.
So I didn't think I had enough wind to put out socks.
as soon as we got there, I was like, shit, there's enough wind for socks. Put them out, and they just never stopped, bouncing around.
And you're also, that place also is kind of on a bowl type deal.
Yeah.
And I wonder if it didn't have some wind funneling through there. Because when I left the house today, my flag at my house was laying on the pole. Wasn't even moving at all.
Really?
And I noticed some wind when I got up on the hillside there by you. I could get some wind, but when I was over where Andy was, there was no wind hardly at all.
Because I was kind of, a couple hundred yards off that irrigation. It just seemed right up on the top of that hilltop. There was a constant little breeze coming. And that probably helped us a bunch this morning.
Did you see very many ducks today?
No.
And we've been seeing tons and tons of ducks.
Yesterday we saw,
thousands.
A couple groups, a couple thousand ducks. And this morning I bet I counted 10, and we shot 2. 1 got away.
Did you see very many ducks, Indy?
No, I didn't. Everything that I saw was going to another field.
Yeah.
They were not stopping where I was.
Yeah.
Which is weird, too, because the last 2 days they've been fucking thick as thieves in there. But there's not much food left.
Yeah. And where we were hunting, they were kind of coming over our backs, and they'd swing around on that crosswind and come into us. Well, maybe, half a mile to our southwest, they started to rack up in another peanut field. And they'd come and swing and see those live birds, and it just kicked it.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here.
No winds, big skies like that, you're not going to do much.
We were done on specs. We were just kind of looking for bonus lessers or ducks or whatever. But
what I would say is if you can crosswind them, do it.
I would 100% rather crosswind.
But especially crosswind them if your hide is not as good.
Right.
Or, say you're hunting educated birds.
Mm-hmm.
Just throw a little curveball. It's just another little feather in your cap for when things get really tough. But definitely, if your hide is no good, crosswind them. If you have a lot of people, if you got like a bunch of A-frames together or a bunch of blinds together, layouts or whatever, try to crosswind them.
Mm-hmm.
Try to find you a competitive advantage, and then when you do, just I try to set my kill hole up about 25 yards out there.
And if you can get on that east side of your spread and get that sun to your back, it just makes it all that much better.
Yeah, have the sun at your back, and then deal with the shadow a little bit. But
like I said, it was only 20, 30 minutes that it kind of messed with us. But other than that, it worked.
I just love it. It's the way to go.
All right, you got anything else to add to this today?
I don't think so. When you're crosswinding them, try to have something that'll take their eyes. Have a little motion, spinner or a flag or something, and then that'll really just suck them right in.
That's the way.
All right, folks. Enjoy the outdoors. Make the most of this year. 2020 is a pretty trying year for a lot of people. So if you can get out and go out and hunt, and make memories, and have a good time. Take your kid hunting.
Goodbye. Go check out all of our great sponsors. Jeff, what's our new sponsor?
Blindgrass.com, 337-257-0318 for all your blind grass material needs.
There you go. We also got Foul Bandits. You can use the promo code Migration. Save yourself some money. Gundog Outdoors, Dirty Duck Coffee, Dive Bomb Industries, Boss Shot Shells, Pacific Calls, Lucky Duck, Look Glass Duck Club, William Chris Wines, 14 Cattle Company, the motherfucking Ice Ripper, J2 Outdoors, and Stanfield Hunting Outfitters.